Happy Friday, Class 3 and Class 4. Welcome to your reading session. So today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to do a bit of reading comprehension. So we'll continue with Titus Sproul's and OK next week. So you've got a part of a letter on the screen. I'd like you to have a little read of it. I can't read it to you because I wouldn't be allowed if we were in a reading test, all right? So have a little read and then I've got some questions for you. So, who is Rita writing to? What is Rita writing about? What did the flags remind Rita of? Who used to be good at the coconut shy? Who was in charge of Splat the rat? And why do you think she put not a real one in brackets? Pause me now while you have a go at answering those and come back when you're ready and we'll go through the answers together. So, Rita's writing to Gran. She's writing about the school fete / summer fair. So the flags reminded Rita of a proper fun fair. Gran used to be good at the coconut shy. Our teacher was in charge of Splat the rat. And the reason that she put it in brackets is she's explaining Splat the rat to someone who might not know how it is played, or you could argue that she's making a bit of a joke. Hope you've all found that okay. Have a lovely weekend.
Good morning, Class 3, Class 4. It's Friday, the 10th of July. And today I have got a grammar activity for you where you're going to edit and improve a piece of writing that has plenty of mistakes in. Okay? So pause now to get that written down and then I will show you what you'll be editing. Okay, so here is your paragraph then, a descriptive paragraph that I would love for you to edit and improve. Now there are 5 punctuation mistakes and just 4 spelling mistakes. The punctuation, we're talking about punctuation, I'm referring to your capital letters, full stops, apostrophe, so knowing whether it's apostrophe for contraction or apostrophe for possession, if you're talking about something that belongs to somebody else. Yeah, capital letters and full stops. I can't remember if I said those or not. And remember, if you've got to add a full stop, then that's going to affect the capital letter at the start of the next sentence. Spelling mistakes, where it's just words that I know sometimes you struggle to spell. They're common exception words as well. That will be in the year 3/4 common exception word spelling list. So we've come across them lots of times, but there is just 4 of those. I'm going to read out the paragraph for you. It's up to you if you want to write it out how it is in your book and then edit it in a different coloured pen. On the next page, you will see the answers, and I have done the edits, well, the changes for the mistakes in the different colours, in red and in green, so you can see them. But that might be the best way to do it. If you want to just write it out correctly yourself straight away into your book, that's fine. If there are things, though, that you think you could improve, if you think you could expand perhaps a sentence or use more adjectives to create an expanded noun phrase, that's absolutely fine. So the paragraph says, the Queen's curls hardly moved as she walked gently through the gardens. She couldn't remember the last time she inspected her roses, but they had grown magnificently since she last took a stroll. They were in full bloom and could be smelt metres away. The colours were lovely. Once she reached the big willow tree, she carefully brushed the bench with the back of her hands before sitting down. As she lowered into the seat, she let out a relaxed sigh. So pause now then whilst you edit and improve that, and when you're ready to have a look at at least the punctuation and spelling mistakes, then press play and I will go through them with you. But of course, if you've edited it to improve it, then I just hope that it is improved. Okay, so good luck with that then, guys. Okay then, guys, we've got our punctuation mistakes. They are in red, and our spelling mistakes are in are in green. So the first punctuation mistake that was made was, well, in fact there was 2 on the word queens. It needed a capital Q for queen, and it needed an apostrophe for possession, because the next noun is curls. We're talking about the curls that belong to the queen's curls in her hair. So that was the first punctuation mistake. The second, or first 2, sorry. Then the next punctuation mistake was after the sentence where it says, they were in full bloom and could be spelt metres away. There should have been a full stop there, which meant that the needed a capital T for the start of the sentence. The colours were lovely. And then we needed a capital O for once for the next sentence. So those are your punctuation mistakes. Spelling mistakes, we had just the 4. We had the word through, gently through the gardens. That was misspelt. The word could, as in could be smelt. The word colours. And the last one was the word before. Okay, so they are there for you. Well done if you spotted those, and well done if you have improved it to make it sound even more descriptive and effective. Have a fantastic weekend, guys, and I will speak to you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we are on Friday, woohoo! And today you're going to be applying all of your learning that you've done this week to using a number line to 1000. So this is where we compare numbers up to 1000 and order them correctly, okay? So I'm not going to go through any examples with you here, but what I'm just going to very quickly talk you through the activity that you can do. Now this is obviously going to be difficult if you are doing this at home, but I do believe you can still do it, especially if you've got squares in your book. So you can use a ruler to draw your number line. You can do it yourself, or you can simply draw the numbers and you're going to put in the ones that are missing. So for number 1, it says complete the number line. So you've got these lines here that don't have any numbers on. Can you please work out the numbers that would go there? So if you've got 200 there and 500 there, what is each jump going to be going up in? Might be easy if you look here where we've got 800, 1000. Work out what they're going up to. Up in. Number 2 says what numbers are the arrows pointing to? So again, have a little look. You've got to work out what the jumps might be going up into. Now halfway is 500, and then at the top there we've got 1000. So think about if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to get to 500s. What is each jump going to be worth? So you're just finding those missing numbers there. B, it tries to trick you slightly. For this box, do check where that arrow is. It's about halfway between 2 whole numbers. Okay, so do think about what halfway in between 2 numbers would be. C, let me see if it's trying to trick you there. No, I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think it's trying to trick you there. Just have a go. Number 3 is where you've got to have a go then at putting the number on the numbers on the number line. Anything else that's going to try and trick you? Number 6 is where you're going to have a bit of an estimate, a bit of a prediction. But if that's 400 and 500, think about where halfway is going to be. 450, halfway between 400 and 500. So think about whereabouts 470 will go. Okay. Have a go at that then, guys, and pause it now and press play when you're ready to have a look at the answers. Okay, then here you go, guys. Here are the answers. It's going to be difficult when you're checking ones where you had to kind of predict. So like here for question 6A, if you've done it roughly there on yours, in your book, that's brilliant. Okay, I hope you got on okay with that, guys, and I hope you found it useful this week. I know that this is definitely something that us guys in school have wanted to practice. I asked the guys yesterday how they felt about perhaps recapping some of this stuff, and they all wanted to. So I hope this has been useful for you guys at home. If there's anything else in particular that you would like to work on for the last week, do let me know. I have to do it a week in advance, so do just give me an email and let me know. Okay, well done, guys. You've worked super hard this week. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.